Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
This is our series 1, episode 2. We are heading for Juanicontes and we're going to walk in the desert and we're going to drink coffee in the desert and show you all sorts of interesting things. What a lovely morning. We're going to show you the view from here. You can see the Swakopmund River as well as the Nonidas development, residential development, and the Swakopmund River plots, they call it, small holdings. You can see from here as well. And then obviously the Rossing Mountains in the distance. Let me zoom in for you. So you can see the Swakopmund River, you can see the river of the Nonidas residential development, and then there about river plot starts, and then you can see Rossing Mountains in a distance.
Isn't the weather just lovely?
Look at the weather. I mean, in a desert, clouds in a desert, quite a rare sight. Alright, there you can see Rossing Mountain in the distance, and look at the clouds, quite significant for the desert. So looking forward to this day.
And here we are at the turnoff to Rossing Mountain.
Alright, we have previously, years back, probably 25 years back, and yes, but anyhow, we have done quite a few photo sessions here, as we photographers as well, and there used to be a Fufi slide, and some people said that it is the highest in the world. We're not 100% sure.
But it doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't exist anymore. It went from almost about halfway up the mountain to the bottom. Oh, and we are losing our car park.
The road is atrocious.
The road is terrible. But anyhow, we are going to attempt to go around the mountain, and there used to be a road up the mountain, not really a road, you can't call it a road, a way up the mountain with a 4x4, but Rosie isn't 4x4, so we will see, just attempt and see how far we get. There's crushers, stone crushers here just on the other side, or
And a little bit further there's also a rose quartz mine, not?
yes, there's a rose quartz mine as well. Don't know whether we're going to see that and
No.
get as far as that, because we only have Rosie, but we will see how far Rosie can take us. Yes, the corrugation is slightly better here, but there it comes again. And look at the vegetation here. We call it soutbosses. No idea what it's called in English or what the Latin name for that would be.
And that's not the car making that sound, it's our coffee mugs in the back.
And there you can see the crushers, the stone crushers in the distance. There seem to be quite a big statue there of, I don't know, a lion. It looks like a lion statue. But anyhow, there are a few ruins as well, where we took photos many years back. And now we're going to go back onto the corrugated road again.
Okay, there you can see some more ruins there against the mountain. where the crushes currently are.
And the sort of the pit.
And yeah, there's a pit here too where they are extracting everything. You can't really see it, but it's just about 50 meters away from us, if it is that far.
And you can see these big boulders, all the debris lying here is probably where they blasted the area. You can see the big boulders, and that's not from the mountain, that is from blasting. Alright, and this is on the, what is it, eastern side of Rossing Mountain, towards Rossing itself, the mine Rossing, and what a beautiful landscape, absolutely peaceful and not too hot today. Alright, we've parked here or stopped here to quickly go and try and find something. Something I grew up with and I've known from when I was really little, and it's quite special. It's very hard to find, relatively hard to find. If you don't know where to look for it, you will just not find it. And we have a suspicion there might be some. So let's go and try and find it for you. Alright, there's quite a few different plants, interesting plants here. We're going to show you, look at this one. It's called the Bushman Scandal, Bushman Kers.
Yes, it says it's earned the name because the stems produce a resinous substance that is very inflammable. The plant retains it even when dry, and the stems were used by Bushmen to start or maintain fires.
Wow, very interesting. Let's continue and go and try and find you that very rare thing. They somehow prefer these quartz, white quartz, I don't know what you will call it. It's the habitat. This you can see there's a pink hue to this quartz. That's a rose quartz, but generally it looks quite white, pale white, and between that you also find black tourmaline. But the real plant I want to show you slightly further on. Yes, I found some in here. You will not believe it. And when it rains, they flower a big yellow flower. And there's the flowers. The flowers are coming out. Look at that.
You know by whom it was discovered first?
No.
And when? By William John Burchell. He was a botanist and an artist. In 1811, he picked it up. He thought it was a pebble,
Sure.
because it was curiously shaped like a pebble. And he called it a name that I cannot pronounce. I'm not even going to try. But we know it as lithops. And they are just exquisite. They're also known as pebble plants or living stones, apparently.
Sure.
And they avoid being eaten by blending in with the surrounding rocks, and are often, just seen as pebbles. So if you don't know what to look for, you can easily miss them.
And just step on them.
Oh, but they are truly beautiful. Look at those flowers.
Unfortunately not fully opened yet.
No, but it's been a while since we've seen one with an open flower.
Sure. And normally they are much smaller when it's
Dry
not
out when there's no
rain and no.
There's another little one.
There's
here.
another one, and with a little flower.
Oh,
Just trying to focus in on it. Well, That's something very special, close to or dear to our hearts.
Die son is verkeerd.
Sorry, the the sun is quite. Yeah. There we are.
We're not really certain how to pronounce this in English.
But it's Legene.
In Afrikaans it's a legeen,
Yeah,
lesion, naaien,
Lesion. It's probably
whatever.
so many of them.
But if you can have a look there on the stone, and if you put a drop of water on that, it just turns into a bright orange.
And the green ones go very green, literally in seconds. But anyhow, the sun is ever so bright, and we're going to walk back to the car now. There's so much vegetation, small things you would normally not see it or just step on, so you have to be very careful.
People always think there's nothing in this desert of ours, but
Not true.
there's life in abundance.
Look at these on the rock. And then we've got a little dollar bush. This is quite a tiny one, and it's not a very happy one. It's very dry here. Obviously, very little moisture for it to grow or survive on. But anyhow, we will still find a big dollar bush and its seeds. There's something very special about the seeds, which we will show you at a later stage as soon as we find one. And another little bushman kersie, bushman candle.
Right, we are driving up Rossing Mountain, as you can see, with our little Rosie.
Our 3-cylinder 900 and something cc Toyota Passo, and yes, doing a bit of bundu bashing, and yes, we're going to drink coffee or hot chocolate on top of Rossing Mountain.
And yes, it's beautiful surroundings. Now we are a bit in soft sand, and we need to get up this hill. So we hope it is possible for us to do so that we can get to the top. But I think we're on second tries. Doesn't it make you feel proud to know that we've made it? Outstanding adventure for us.
So we made it up Rossing Mountain, almost an impossible feat, with a 900 and something cc Toyota Passo, 2-wheel drive, automatic, or CVT at least. And look at this view. Isn't it just amazing? We've been here many times in our lives. Renata is getting ready. She is going to make us hot chocolate, which we're going to sit and enjoy in this lovely cool sunshine weather. And yes, just look at it. I mean, how do you describe that? Previous times when we were here, we had it was very foggy, and the mist or foggy clouds were just beneath us. We were on top of that, and it is just a white blanket of clouds beneath us. But today we have this fantastic view.
Right, we are busy with our descent here from Rossing Mountain. We've had now our cup of hot chocolate, which was truly amazing here on top of Rossing Mountain.
Luscious.
Luscious indeed, yes. And we know it's not so bad on the hips either because it's candle chocolate, so that makes it even better. We're going to see how we can get down so that we can take you on the next adventure again. It's a good thing you missed the last little bit. I'm just trying to sort out the camera quickly, but it's a bit of a struggle with the road that we're traveling. I've now got the bonnet of the car in there a little bit, but we sorted. So as you can hear, the mugs are clinging in the back again, but we are on our way to the next adventure. So speak to you just now.
Just wanted to share this beautiful view with you as well, going down the Rossing Mountain. This is on the east side, and Renata's going to show you to the very east with this bright sunshine, and it's what an experience. Then I will show you on this side. Look at these cacti over here. I'll zoom in slightly for you, see what it's worth. Just want to, there it is, big cacti.